This is question 8 from Unit 2 Foundation June 2011. Write down the square root of 121. What we're looking for here is a number that when we times it by itself we get 121. Well, hopefully what we do know that might help us with this question is that 10 times 10 is 100. So we're looking for a number bigger than 10. Let's try the next one. 11 times 11. Well, 11 times 11, if you don't know the answer, 11 times by 10 is 1, 1 with an O on the end. And if I added another 11 onto that, which would give me 11 times 11, I get 121. So 11 times 11 is 121, which means the answer to that question is 11. The square root of 121 is 11. Part B, we've got to work out 3/5 of 45. The way to do this is to work out what 1/5 of 45 is, first of all, which is doing 45 divided by 5. So how many 5s are there in 45? And if you know your tables, you know the answer. Otherwise, count up in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That was 9 5s. So 1/5 of 45 is 9. So 3/5 will be 3 lots of 9. Again, if you know your times tables, that's great. If you don't, use your fingers if necessary. 3 9s is 9, 18, and then 27. So the answer to that question is 27. Part C, we've got to work out 8% of 150. 10% of 150 would be 15. 10%, if the number ends in a naught, you just get rid of the naught. So 10% would have been 15. Now if you know what 10% is, you can get 1% by dividing this by 10. If you divide 15 by 10, you get 1.5. It's still a 1 and a 5, but to make it smaller, I've got to put a decimal point in there. So I know that 1% is 1.5. Well, if I double that 1% to get 2%, I have to double this number. Double 1.5, 2 lots of 1.5 are 3. And now if I double again, I'll get 4%. 4% I've doubled, so I double that and I'll get 6. And then if I double again, I'll get 8%. 8%, if I double 4%, I get 8%. And double that 6, I get 12. So the answer to question 8, 8% of 150, the answer is 12.